Hey, hello everyone. I hope that everything is going so smooth in your life. So in this video, I'm going to share some tips. To be very honest, I will speak about spoken English and I will give you 3 pro tips that will help you to be a better speaker in the field of spoken English. So let's get started. But before I jump into the tips, I want to make sure that you know that these all tips are from my very personal experience, that what I have learned from my spoken English journey and what I've faced and what sort of problems I dealt with when I was a beginner in the field of spoken English. So let's get started now. Here goes the tips number 1, and that is the more you listen, the more you speak. I repeat, the more you listen, the more you speak, because if you want to be a better speaker, you have to be a better listener, and there is no alternative, because there is a mechanism out there for learning any kind of language, that is must for any kind of language learning, that is you must have those essence from your environment. You must put into your ears all those sounds and all those gestures that people are making on that particular language. So the more you listen, the more you will be able to do better in speaking. So what can you do at home when you are alone? You can practice listening by consuming more and more contents that are in English language, like YouTube videos, like mobile game, or it can be anything. It can be anything that is entertaining to you, or maybe that is productive to you, like TED Talks, and like any podcast that is about life and productivity and all sort of things. The main thing here is you just have to listen. Anything you find, just grab those for your listening. Now here goes my second tip that I have for you today, and that is the more you speak, the more you speak. And I repeat, the more you speak, the more you speak. This is super easy peasy and very straightforward. I know this particular tip is very ridiculous and it sounds so funny, because I am here to try to convince you that the more you speak, the more you learn how to speak. And yeah, that's very obvious. Now let me give the explanation to support my claiming. And see, we are speaking in Bengali in our daily life, and it's obvious that our organ system with which we speak is designed for pronouncing the Bengali alphabet, and we are very comfortable with that because it's our mother tongue. But when it comes to speak or pronounce the English alphabets, our organ system really gets in trouble, and we also get in trouble when to speak up in English. So here what I mean is very clear, and that is to make your speaking organs behave such a way that will help you to speak English, that will help you to pronounce the English words or all the English phrases. So that's it, and we will jump straight into the tip number 3. This tip number 3 is the most powerful one that I'm ever gonna give to you, and that is to ignore your flaws. I repeat, to ignore your flaws. When you are able to accept that you will do mistake as a beginner to when you are learning a new language, and when you get into a real life conversation, you will be full of flaws, and accept that you will have insecurities and you will have flaws and you will do mistakes all the time. You know what? Being a perfectionist, when you pay attention too much on the things that you are screwing up, you will be thinking that, yeah, I'm done and I'm not gonna do this. I can't get over these flaws, and yeah, I can't be able to be a better speaker in English. And that's your first mistake. That's a trap. That's a crazy trap that you are making for your own. So get out of there and just get rid of all your insecurities at the first place to be a better speaker. So now you get me right, and you got all of the 3 tips right, and now this is the time you have to work for it, and you have to be passionate about this. When you are passionate about something, about learning English, or that can be any kind of thing, you will gonna make it. So yeah, this is the right time. You work for it and this is the right time you speak up in English and you mastered the language. So this was the today's video is all about, and I'm gonna end this video soon, and I will be checking the comment box to find some of your comments on this spoken English, and let me know all of the problems that you may face, or let me know whether you want another video on this topic. So guys, until I get back with another video, just stay connected. Bye bye.